Good morning, interwebs. It's 10:54. I'm up, I'm dressed, drinking my coffee, and Steve and I were just pondering ways I can make this whole remodel more difficult. I'm coming up with lots of them. Anyways, I need to go find, where did I put my purse? I gotta go find my keys. Oh, there it is. I have an Etsy package I need to go take, and haha, another fun thing about our road being torn up, the mail can't get here. So we live rurally, and yeah, we have to go in town because they're holding our mail at the post office. We got a phone call the other day. It was like, by the way, we can't come deliver your mail. So they aren't picking up or taking mail right now because our mailbox is actually dismantled in 3 pieces at the end of our driveway. Our mailbox is actually a mailbox on top of like some old farm equipment. Just, you know, to be something heavy that won't let the box blow away, but yeah, so now I gotta go and figure out. Steve said he thinks it should be easier to drive up than it had been. But, I don't know. Gotta find out what vehicle I'm taking to. So I guess I should take all my car keys with me, because they're not all in the same ring. And then find out which vehicle I can drive. Yeah, fun times. Okay. Gearing up to leave the house. Well, it is 1:45, and I will be headed to bed here shortly. I'm just kind of picking things up. And nerd levels have been real high around here tonight. Real high. So this evening, the kids and I came across a playlist from one of the channels I watched that had a whole bunch of like educational videos. Like really random, all over the place educational videos. Like some of them were mathy, some of them were sciencey, some of them were just cool, like watching a guy build a round hut. We watched a really good Nerd Writer video about E.E. Cummings' poetry, which you would not think would be engaging to children, but oh my goodness, it totally was, and led to good, like, conversations and things. And the thing that is just eating away at my brain, possibly literally, bacteriophage. Yeah, they're a thing, and they're amazing, and yeah, weird. So, all the things you can learn for free on the internet and make your little brain go, yay, about all the new and interesting things. I did that. Then everybody went to bed, and I was sewing some more bags today. Let's see. What did I sew? Well, these I sewed the other day. These little hugging bears. These have yet to go in the shop, but they will. But tonight, I was making nerdy science bags while watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Because, like I said, nerd levels real high tonight. Real high. But that was enjoyable. And then, yeah, I'm thinking that it's probably about time to go to sleep because I'm feeling tired. I was sewing today because I'm going to move, like my sewing setup's all going to still be accessible while we're doing the remodel because obviously I have things to sew. And a cat who's sneezing. It's never ending, people. I'm going to be moving my sewing setup out of my office, obviously. I was kind of buying some time today because tomorrow is the last day for me to move all the stuff. And like the boxes will be quick to move. But I felt like having our house less in shambles more days was going to just be better for everybody's sanity. Mostly mine. So today I took advantage of that and did a bunch of work for my Etsy shop. And just doing things on that end, so that things will go a little smoother in the coming week or so. And then tomorrow I will move the majority of things out of here so that Sunday Steve can help me move the last of the furniture out. Because Monday Steve wants to start doing some of the light demo, like tearing up the carpet in here and basically getting ready so that Tuesday when he has off work we can start like literally going at the wall with hammers. So, that'll be fun. It's a process. I keep saying that, but it's a process. But overall, still happy with things. I don't know. Now we're kind of just at the, like, it'll all happen. But every time we start talking about doing things, it becomes like we keep adding things. That's what we do. So eventually, we'll just stop. Because that's also what happens. We do things till the money or the energy runs out, and then we wait a while. I think we're going to be able to get pretty far, though, this time, before those 2 things run out, hopefully. So, we'll see. And oh my goodness, have you not gotten enough attention tonight? Was I being too productive? See, how you can tell when I got some things done? Because she apparently has not gotten enough little scratches to make her happy. Oh, and notably, I have not touched a crochet hook in 2 days. Not only, I touched one today. I touched one because it was in my purse and I was digging for my keys. But other than that, I have not actually picked it up to hook anything, so. Okay. Going to go to bed. Tomorrow I shall do more things and move more things and plan more things. Hopefully sew some more things and get those bags up in the Etsy shop. Hopefully by the time that you see this vlog, those should be in the shop. Follow me on Instagram at hbhappenstance. I will probably post there when they're available. Anyways, I will see you all tomorrow. Nighty night. Good morning, interwebs. It's 3:55. Oh, before I sit down, look. Our flowers are blooming. Aren't they pretty? Now, we had a lot of bulbs in there to begin with, and then Steve had a guy at his work who, a couple years ago, moved into a new house. And the previous tenants of that house had grown tons and tons of flowers. They had so many bulbs planted. I don't remember ever seeing the house when they were blooming, but I imagine it was amazing. But for some reason, his coworker didn't like that, so they dug them all up. And literally, Steve brought a trash bag of bulbs home. Established bulbs. Trash bag. It's amazing. So we planted them all, and they have done very well. So, yay. Yay for that. I am sitting here on the porch, as you can see, editing yarn stash videos, and I'm going to enjoy this last of my wine. I'm a little sad that Kendra from the past did not leave more wine in this particular bottle. Or remember to go buy more wine, because this is all the wine I have left. But that was enough whining. My kids asked if I was going to whine after I had my wine, and I said yes, I'm going to whine about my wine because there's not much wine left. So, there's more time for whining then. Okay, I'm going to sip on this, work on editing this video, and listen to the birds chirp and the little flying bugs. There's like a little bee-looking thing, but I don't think it's actually a bee. I think it's just a yellow flying something or other. That's my technical term for that bug. Probably its scientific name, I'm sure. Oh, before I do that, I should tell you about my morning, huh? Well, are you enjoying the nature sounds? Okay. So, this morning, I got up. I did some more sewing. Last night I had been watching Dishcloths and sewing science bags. I finished all those last night. Today I started some mathy science bags. Worked on those. I want to get a few more of them done because I'd like to get that stuff up in the shop tonight. And I watched some Dishcloths, listened to some music. I made yummy... I don't know if I mentioned that we've been eating our fresh grown lettuce and cilantro. And asparagus. I don't think I've mentioned any of the yummy produce we've been eating, but we have been eating out of the garden already. And so we had another full entree-sized salad for lunch today. I put tuna in it, along with a half pint of homemade relish and a pint of homemade pickled scallop squash. So I mixed that together with a little bit of mayonnaise and the tuna, and then tossed that with the lettuce and cilantro. It was so good. Delicious. We had that with some bread and butter, or bread and jam, depending on who you were. And then we watched some Deadliest Catch, and then Steve got up at like 2 from the couch, and I was like, oh, are you going to bed? Because he started doing all the going to bed things. He's like, yeah, I have to work tonight. I'm like, oh, it's that Saturday. And then he laughed at me, because I think I've mentioned before that we live on, like, our week for us is actually like 14 days, because Steve works 10 on, then 4 off. So our weekend is longer, but our weekend only happens twice a month, basically. But that means that there's 2 Saturdays a month, and 1 Saturday, or 2 Saturdays, like a pay period, not a month. There's 4 at least a month, but every 14-day stretch has 2 Saturdays, one of which he works in a 12-hour shift. So that is today. So he's working a shift and a half today and a shift and a half tomorrow, and I forgot that that was today and tomorrow. But I should have known, because I know he has days off coming starting Tuesday, because I have to finish clearing out my office so we can start doing demolition on Tuesday. And he can't do demolition if he had to go to work. He could. but that really just wouldn't be that fun for anybody. So anyways, okay, I need to get this video edited. I thought I was just going to edit one, but I think I need to edit the whole thing as like one big heap and then break it down into videos. So I'm working on that, and I don't know. And then I'm going to go sew some more bags so I can get them up my shop tonight. That is my goal, to have more bags in the Etsy shop tonight and videos ready for like the Happenstance channel. Okay. To drink wine and do productive things that are not drinking wine. Not that that's not productive. Well, it is 12:57 and I am headed to bed here in just a minute, just picking things up. So this evening, I got my Etsy update up, by the way, so that's exciting. And I was editing those videos this afternoon for the other channel, and that's very loud. My apologies. And yeah, then I was finishing all of that up after dinner, getting the video like saved and stuff. My computer was being all weird. I was like, and then it kind of stopped doing anything. So I'm like, okay, so I got to restart this. So then I restart it, and Windows holds my computer hostage for over 2 hours doing a stupid update that didn't really tell me it was going to take so long. Anyways, that's what happened. And I couldn't not update it because it stopped working. Hate that. Okay, but now that's doing its thing. I did a little bit of moving things around in my office, and I'm done. Done for the day. Just done. So I'm gonna go to bed in the hopes that I will fall asleep. My phone is now hopefully charged enough that I can go upstairs with it. That's the other thing. So my phone battery was dying as the computer went on its update, and I really needed some noise distraction, and I didn't have that option because the computer wasn't working and it's our only TV, and it was like one thing after another, but whatever. Gonna go to bed, and then I'll wake up tomorrow, and it won't be today anymore. It'll be tomorrow, and that will be good. So, gonna go do that, and I will see you all tomorrow. Nighty night. Good morning, interwebs. It's 11:03 at night. Everyone has been put to bed. Steve's at work. He's working shift and a half today, and I remembered today, so it wasn't like a surprise when it was time to get his dinner ready. Hi, Jezebel. I swear that cat just appears from places. Anyways, I'm currently standing in my office. Oh, where's that? And these are going too. I have been moving things around today again. Well, first of all, I spent a bunch of my day cleaning up the parlor here because I had to clean it basically from top to bottom so that I could make room so that things from that room could move into this room. So, obviously, my sewing machine is set up in here. This is the new home for Hooked by Happenstance until, whatever time. Currently, I have fabric hanging up there, but the dowel that I was hoping would hold all my things is not going to. So I gotta think of another solution. I think I might have a plan, but that's one thing. And other thing of note that I've moved, my yarn stash is coming to live in the living room, which I also cleaned up some today, because it's gonna go in this corner. And I'm just gonna stack all the boxes here, and then that just leaves my big armoire and another small drawer unit. And the drawer unit with the bookcase I actually think is going to go in here. But yeah, the big armoire, that's going to be the trick. Because I don't know. There's so much stuff in it. It is completely full. And part of the reason it's full is because it's the only way to store some of the things that are in it. It's got lots of scrapbooking and paper supplies, which take up way more space stored in other ways. So I think we're going to have to unpack everything out of it, move it, and then I'm going to repack everything into it. It also contains all of my finished bags. But those I can put into a plastic tote and they will be just fine. But it's the paper stuff and the beading stuff and all that that's a little bit more tricky. So, okay, I'm going to go and finish moving those boxes and puttering about. And we'll see. That's my plan for the night, is to do that. And then when I feel like I've done enough, or I get tuckered out, then I will sit my butt down and maybe I'll try and, oh, I need to weave in some ends. I'll weave in some ends. Because I've not touched a crochet hook or any crocheting in multiple days. It's just really weird. It's been a weird week. Just lots of things going on. Anyways, gonna go and move some things around. Well, it's 5:13. That's really late, and I'm going to bed. I did manage to clear the boxes. The rest of the stash boxes are all moved in the other room. And I went through, there have been a bunch of boxes in here. They had things for sale and stuff. And I finished going through them and sorting things out and deciding what I wanted to keep and what I knew I was not going to sell. And I started a new project, kind of, because of that. It's here, but I can't show you very well. I had a bunch of dishcloths that I knew I was not going to sell. So, I had also been thinking about making myself a cotton blanket. So, I went ahead and slip stitched them together. And then I had some cozies, which I took the edging off of, and I slip stitched those together and slip stitched them on. Have some more dishcloths here, and I frogged some little dress things, like little dresses made of dishcloth that went on soap. I frogged those, and I'm going to fill in the hole with that. And basically I'm making like a scrappy patchwork blanket out of cotton things that I found in my stash. And I have more, I got out my bag of cotton scraps, like scraps from the little balls, and was using those to help me stitch everything together. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of ends to weave in, obviously, but I think it's going to be a good use. Like, I feel much better about the stuff, and I felt better that I dealt with it as I got to it, rather than, like, again, going, oh, I'll do that after I put my office together, putting everything together, and then that stuff's never going to get handled, because a lot of these items are things I keep just moving from place to place, so I'm finally doing something about it. I also frogged a couple of things that I had finished that had been for sale that I knew were not going to sell and I was not happy with. There's a few more of those, but it's late and I should go to bed. So I'm going to go to bed. And tomorrow I will move these crates up to, they're supposed to be stored in my room. Or there's a place to store them in my room. So I will move them upstairs, but the kids are sleeping and I didn't want to go up and down the stairs with the stuff. So that will all wait for tomorrow, along with many, many other things. Primarily tomorrow, it's going to be that thing. Ugh, that's going to be a pain. Anyways, I will see you all tomorrow. Nighty night.